Hi guys, we have just installed one of the worktops for Luke and Heather, who are... Why don't you tell us who you guys are?
So we are Interior Styling 18, we are property renovators, and this is our third worktop from DialAWorkTops. So yeah.
Guys, you should definitely check out their Instagram page. When we did the first worktop for Luke and Heather, at that stage they had a whopping 130,000 followers, and now they're at
236,000, can you believe it?
And it's still growing. It's some of the work that these guys do is amazing, and the amazing thing is the guys' attention to detail. Just have a look at their Instagram and you'll see they do all of the work themselves, and you'll just see the class in the work they do.
That's why we look like this.
Yeah. So the second question I want to ask you guys is, tell us a bit about your journey to this particular worktop. I know in the past you've had the marble effect.
Yeah.
Why have you gone for this one?
So I'll let Luke answer that question, but usually I'm quite a plain Jane person, and Luke was actually the one that convinced me to go for this one, and I must say you've made a really good decision on this one. But I will let Luke explain how we managed to go from what I wanted originally, which was the marbly grainy effect
Calcutta, isn't it? It's Calcutta.
Calcutta is the big veins.
Yeah. To this one.
So we obviously designed our kitchen, and then we wanted somewhere that could seat someone but have a nice statement, but not too big of a statement. And we went down to Nile Trading down in Hemel, and we met Mitz there, and he brought us out a couple of slabs of Calcutta, and I see this is called Ice White.
That's it.
Ice White, and it's quartz.
I think it had just literally come out and you was well excited about showing it to us.
It literally arrived 2 days before you got there.
Literally, I see this light, the natural light just beaming off of it, and the actual attention to detail that's in this is just immense.
I think it's subtle enough that it's not in your face, we're very minimalistic people. You'll see that with all of our designs. It's very minimal, very sort of clean cut lines. That's how we like it. And this kind of ticks all the boxes, because you still get that nice clean cut finish, but you also get that really nice detail. So it's a bit of both really. It's got the design element, but it's not too busy. So that's why we went for this one, Mitz.
Great, and it's a great contrast to the grey cabinets that you have. It really makes it stand out, and
it's honestly amazing.
We've got the down stands as well, so it was actually cheaper for us to actually have down stands than actually wrap what the actual kitchen comes with. So funny enough to do that.
So it's definitely worth asking that question if you think it's cheaper to not go with the down stands, to actually ask you guys what the costing is.
Absolutely.
It worked out, I think, a little bit cheaper having the down stands because of how many slabs we needed. So really happy that we did that. I think it really makes the kitchen.
Yeah, and obviously not just that, we've obviously got all the cutouts, we put our pop-ups in there as well, so that's all good as well, wasn't it?
Yep.
Excellent. Now the last and final one is, how did you find us first time round, and why'd you use us?
Yep.
Well,
I'll answer as well.
Go on then.
One at a time, guys.
Okay, you ready? Oh, have you asked us the question?
Yeah.
We're going to have to start again.
Oh no.
Take two, so we've just had our Barney now after that, after she's...
I'll answer this question.
One at a time, guys.
Okay, so how did we find DialAWorkTop? So as you know, we work with quite a lot of small companies, and we were in the process of looking for a company to work with at Project Brentwood. You guys were relatively new to the social media platform, so we thought that we would give you the opportunity to show us what you're made of, and we have been really impressed with your attention to detail, your customer service. If we phone you, you phone us straight back, or within a reasonable amount of time. The quality of your worktops as well, and I think what we really love about you, Mitz, is the fact that we can actually go to your showrooms or Nile Trading as an example, and actually go and have a look at what you've got, because like you said, going to somewhere like that really opens your eyes up to what is actually available. And we walked out with something completely different, and we are by far made up with what we've got here. And it's the personal experience, isn't it?
Like we put our name on this slab, we wrote our initials on the back of it, and that was it. It turned up with our initials still. If you want to sign it, then it's there. You will get that same slab that you put your hand on if you went down to the showroom and chose that slab. So that for me is something from our attention to detail on interior styling side of things.
I think as well, because you're an expert at what you do, you opened our eyes up to different options. Whereas, like you say, you go to like a kitchen showroom, they've got 5 types. You like, we've got all of this, and we came across worktops that we never even knew existed. So I think there's that element as well. And as you know yourself, we've gone on to recommend you to friends and family. You offer that all-important price match facility, provided that it is a like for like and subject to
Terms and
T's
conditions.
C's. So yeah, that's why we use DialAWorkTop, and we will continue to do that with all of our renovations moving forward.
Even when we've had issues, you've given us solutions, not problems. So
Yeah.
I don't think there's any, and you know, if I honestly said, would a big company be able to do that? Or would, you know, it's one of them things that being a person, you know, a small company, it's more personal, isn't it, to us? So we can phone you up at 8 o'clock and get a response. Not saying that you're going to do it for all your customers, but at the same time, the option's there to know that you will get a response, and you know, every customer is just as important as the rest of them, isn't they?
Thank you guys, wonderful.
welcome.
Glad you're
Nice.
happy with these worktops. I certainly am. They look magnificent, and it's one of my favourites.
Yeah, I'll agree on that.
And we'll wrap it up there, and best of luck for more followers.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no, thanks a lot. Cheers, mates.